Hey, that's right. That's what's good. This is Just Talking, and we got our wonderful guest here from our affiliate station, KDHR.
Yes.
He's got a wonderful show, Rasheed Phillips. You got a show called Sports Smack. But to let all the listeners know what's good, let them know what's good. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm just a normal guy from just out here in a good old city of Paramount, California. I work for Accelerator Radio as a soundboard engineer. So,
Radio's always been your passion, right? I mean, since day one, or did it slowly gravitate towards your field?
It slowly gravitated toward me because my major was actually in IT. And then I started working in a university theater up at Dominguez Hills. And then from there, from actually working in the university theater, I then gravitated towards KDHR and then doing radio with my best friend, Tony.
See, that's such a cool feeling because I know that's how I feel with Marissa. I mean, we're really great best friends, and this is why we have.
In past lives, we were probably twinsies.
Yes, twinsies! Hey, but I think what's so cool, and I just got to ask you right off the bat, it's like, why sports journalism? Why was that something that you were so interested in?
Well, because honestly, to be completely just like transparent, I actually play sports because I
you feel like that's where it starts, right?
Right, because I played baseball for like 16 years.
Wow.
Played basketball for like 12.
Right.
Played football for like probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But I actually played tackle football for probably like 4 years.
See, at least you
gosh.
actually did the 4 years of football because I did 2 years and I ended up quitting. I just left.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to do it because our team sucks so bad. So I guess I'm not the pure athlete to show on this show. And that's why
I don't do sports. Like the second I sweat, like I give up. That's why I ride horses. I rode motorcycles. I snowboarded because it was too cold to really sweat.
Right. No, that's a good point.
I hate sweating. I
I don't like sweating either. Are you a gym rat?
I'm not exactly a gym rat, but
so once you got into radio, you're like, man, we're getting comfortable behind the desk. We don't even need a workout no more. We just got to voice our opinions, right?
Right, but every now and again, I'll go out, and take a walk, take a jog, just to, stay, somewhat active, just to actually, stay in shape because, that's what the world is about right now. You have to actually, stay in shape, actually, keep your figure somewhat.
Yeah, you got to try to keep that summer body. You got to start early, right? You had that whole winter break to kind of just, get all bundled up and look like a Billie Eilish. But now it's time to let loose
trying to
and
do
let that
juice cleansings. And
do that juice cleansing. But let's get right on into it because I know this Sunday morning I'm be rocking my Laker gear. I see my camera operator right here, Eric Frias, and I mean this impact, here in the city of Los Angeles has just been so devastating in my opinion. And I just wanted to ask you, since you are the sports guru of everything,
right.
But I know you got that sports smack too, but I just want to ask you, how was Kobe Bryant's impact on the NBA really truly mean?
Well, when you think of Kobe Bryant, you think of him always being the Laker, the franchise of the Lakers team.
Yeah.
That's where he started. He may have been drafted by Charlotte, but then he got traded to the Lakers. He's always been with the Lakers for 20 plus years.
It's insane.
Yeah, his whole life.
So basically, since he's been with the Lakers, he's won what was it? Five titles, two MVPs.
Yeah.
He's been a 16-time All-Star, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
Right.
A 4 times, All-Star MVP. So when you think of LA, you think of Kobe, but then you also think of Shaquille. You think of Magic.
I mean, you think of that L with the Lakers,
right?
Yeah.
That's loyalty, right? I mean, and my biggest thing is I wanted to play you this clip because I thought this was kind of interesting. This was during the time where they actually decided that they were going to skip and reschedule the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers game to a later date because here in the heart of LA, we've all been hurting really badly. But I loved what Shaq said reflecting on Kobe. So I just wanted to play this real quick.
All right.
Sharif called me devastated and said, Kobe, just text me to check and see how he's doing. And he used to do that from time to time. It just makes me think that in life, sometimes instead of holding back certain things, we should just do.
And so I wanted to play that clip because, you
I was gonna
know,
cry.
I feel like a lot of the things that's been happening, you know, with this whole Kobe Bryant situation is, I think, especially with us millennial generation, we always act on instincts and we don't necessarily think or process through. And what I got from Shaq's messages is he's like, look, I haven't talked to my buddy for so long. And he later talks about in that same interview that he was hoping to have that one moment with him during his Hall of Fame ballot, you know, here in 2020. But now he won't have that opportunity, you know, to kind of bury the hatchet. And during these kind of times, have you learned something kind of from this situation to kind of want to go back and talk to some peers that maybe you kind of crossed paths with and didn't necessarily get along with each other?
I mean, like, there's been, you know, a couple people that I have associated with in the past. You know, burned bridges. Like,
Right.
like, it wasn't exactly, you know, my fault, but you know, I felt that, you know, I still wanted to, you know, make amends, you know, especially for, you know, just how the actual situation ended. And with Shaq, I'm a Clipper fan, but my heart bleeds for him because like, that was his brother. Like, it may not have been his actual brother, but that was his brother.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's because he's already been through a lot. He just lost his sister.
Yeah.
A month ago.
Shaquille did, right?
Yes.
Yes, I thought,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just, you can, you know, he was even very vocal himself about how, you know, it's already hard enough to even fall asleep working on a busy schedule like he does, working with the media and stuff like that. But I mean, I just thought that was a really powerful message. I know, Marissa, have you ever kind of felt that way too? I mean, I felt like this is the time to just reach out. I've never seen bipartisanship like this in a long time.
I really hold to this just because I lost a lot of friends when I was younger.
Yeah.
Through drug use, suicide, murder. You know,
Right.
so I have tried to live as much as I can about, I either will cut that person just out of my life if they are toxic.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, I wish you the best. I'm not your enemy, but like, you're just toxic. And the ones that I have a problem with, after I cool down, I got to cool down first so I can understand what my words are. And then I'll try to approach and mend it so at least there's not that lingering hate.
But I think a lot of people.
So I don't have that feeling about, I meant to amend that. I don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's the real message, right? I mean, people are acting on instinct, and I'm guarantee you could just see it in Shaq's face that there is so much things that he regrets saying in the past. And I know Kobe's had said his fair share too, but we always thought he was irresistible and he would never break. You know, so to hear something this tragic with all the people that were lost in this terrible helicopter crash, I mean, my prayers are with you, my thoughts, and definitely for Vanessa Bryant. But definitely wanted to switch gears because I noticed you just said you're a Los Angeles Clipper fan.
Yes, I am.
I don't. It seems like did you switch the bandwagon when Kawhi came in, or Paul George, or was it when the Blake Griffin and the Chris Paul action got going?
No, I was there before that. I was
Really?
there during the days of Elton Brand, Corey Maggette, Katino Mobley.
See, I'm like, who?
Do I need to put my mic on over here for some
I'm like, who?
Quentin,
I'm about to keep it on. I got a sports
I was
man.
there
Come a little
with
closer.
Quentin Richardson. I was there when Sam Cassell was on the team.
So you've been at day one.
Yes.
So let me ask you this, because this might be a really fun question to ask you.
Yeah.
Have you been hearing about that incident with Kawhi Leonard? About how he got a stripper DJ started filming him in the strip club? Have you seen this footage?
I have not seen this footage.
You have
Wait,
not?
what'd he do? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard's in the strip club, and
Yeah.
the guy had the audacity, the DJ in the strip club, starts filming Kawhi Leonard, you know, just getting his feel in. So let me ask you this.
Well,
you know,
what was he doing?
well, why does Kawhi Leonard love strippers?
I don't know, because they're hot.
It's because it's because they manage the load. I mean, you hear about it with the Clippers. They got that time management. So, do you see that being an issue in the NBA? No, I mean on the real.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, as a Laker fan to a Clippers fan.
Okay.
Is this why Kawhi loves the strippers?
Okay, now we're talking about two different types of load management.
Okay, fine. Let's switch gears. Do you think this time management that's been happening in the NBA is ruining this league?
Honestly, no. I think because okay, now if we think about it from a time perspective, because we look at players that have been taking time off. We look at Russell Westbrook. He's been taking back-to-back games off.
Yeah.
Like you have certain athletes that just won't play back-to-backs.
But they get paid a lot of money.
They definitely do get paid, and it's like for the fans, they definitely feel cheated because they're not seeing that athlete play on that day that they had paid for.
Well, because usually you buy the tickets like 3 months in advance, and then you never, you
3 months, maybe if you're lucky, like the actual day of, or like a couple days before.
Right. I mean, because there's so much money involved, and that's kind of how I relate it. So let me throw it with this. I've been seeing a lot of people, with these boxing fights going around. We had the Conor McGregor, and we had the Donald Cerrone, cowboy, as we all know. That fight
I knew Cowboy would lose.
Everybody did. And, one of the funniest things. Oh, you want to bite
You
back.
thought Cowboy was going to win?
No. I already knew.
Okay. I was like, homie.
I already knew Conor was going to win, just not in 40 seconds, and not with him getting just shoulder checked for like 15
what is up
seconds.
with that? I mean, I love what Nate Diaz said. I mean, Nate Diaz literally came out and said, yo, look, I mean, Cowboy Cerrone don't care about winning or losing. And to me,
How
every
much money
single
did he
time
make?
I
How
hear
much
that,
money
I
he
say,
make? How many millions?
I don't know. I did not look up that
wouldn't
number.
have cared either.
I think the fight itself, I think he made probably around like 10 million, I think.
Thank you.
I can see
Hey,
that.
I'm like, you know what? Conor McGregor, come kick my butt right now. I need $10 million.
But you know what I want to propose, Marissa? And I don't know
Come
about you,
kick my
Rasheed.
booty. I don't even care.
But I think but there was a problem with Cowboy. It's the fact that when the big lights are always on Cowboy, he always seems to
chokes.
fold.
Yeah, I
You
heard
think
that same
it's the
thing.
lights?
Honestly,
It's the pressure. It's the pressure of
it's the
like
main event pressure. And
Well, let me tell you this, because I know Joe Rogan was very upset with Stephen A. even having any kind of lick a comment towards anything MMA fighting. And to have him here, Rasheed Phillips with Sports Smack coming in hot going, it's the lights that got Kobe.
like it.
That's a strong statement right there. I like it. Hey, we're going to be continuing with the sports talk real soon. This is the Chris Collins Show, and we got Rasheed Phillips. Stick around because we just got a real quick, short commercial break.
And for those of you who have been streaming with us this morning, please continue to listen to our show by going to chriscollinsshow.com and click the on-air button.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You're listening to the Chris Collins Show. Thank you, Erica Harlacher. We love you, fam.
Yes.
But hey, I wanted to get right into it because we were running real tight on that commercial break. But I know with the fighting world, get this. I thought this was insane, Marissa. And I was kind of hashing this out with you a little bit before we even walked in the studio. But there was a boxing fight last night on a Thursday night out of all things. Thursday night. And you know what's so funny?
You wouldn't know about it.
You wouldn't have known about it because no fights happen on a Thursday,
That's
right?
crazy.
So it was hosted by DAZN. DAZN is this new company that wants $30 a month subscription so you can watch all the best fighters. To me, I feel like they're all a bunch of washed out fighters. You only got Canelo Alvarez, and Triple G's not even relevant anymore. No one even talks about him.
You got Canelo, Triple G, and then I know they've been working on deals to try to get a Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. They've been trying to work those deals.
Do you really think they're going to get him, though? Because this is my only thing why I'm saying this. They had YouTube stars fight it out in a ring. What was the other gentleman from the Saudi area? Hassan or Hassan?
He goes by Gibb.
By Gibbs, that's right. Gibbs versus Logan Paul.
Jake Paul,
excuse me. Oh, my gosh. Logan Paul fought the first fight 2 months ago.
Right.
And against KSI, and now Jake Paul comes into the ring. What's up with this?
Are they brothers?
The brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake and Logan Paul.
He was the one that filmed, going in the Japanese forest, the suicide one. And filming all
Oh, that
stuff.
guy.
Those guys.
They made him fight?
They're now they signed a joint contract to fight in the ring. To me, I think this is an insult in the boxing
I wouldn't have
world.
watched it.
They actually have.
Well,
okay, it's like this. They both actually have amateur backgrounds.
it's not too far.
Yeah. So they actually have amateur contracts.
But does anybody really want to pay $30 a month to watch an amateur fight?
Honestly,
it only
no.
lasted one round.
Honestly, no, because
I mean, when you saw the guy fight, he's like,
right. I'm like, dude,
can't see me
like,
listening, but he's
what
crouching.
are you doing? You are literally just like ducking. It's like, what are you doing? You are literally proposing on your knees. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, no, but literally, that's literally what it looked
I
like.
love that. Proposing on your knees, homie. Stop ducking.
But no, it's true. It's like they want, us young fans, and I could see why they would want it on a Thursday night. Us college students, we usually don't like to have our classes on Friday. We like to go to the bar. We like to go see some live action. Why not Thursday? But I think this is the wrong way to handle it. It's just like how UFC before the commercial break shut us down. I'm laughing. I'm like, who on Dana White's crew is choosing these fights? Because how I compare the UFC, and I would love to know your opinion on this, Rasheed.
Okay.
The UFC operates to me like the Gladiator movie. Joaquin Phoenix's character. He gets to just pick whatever fights he wants to see happen.
Which was awesomely hot.
And I've never seen any other league operate this way.
Yeah.
Why is UFC the only league that gets to roll like this?
Well, because with the UFC, like you have to go with, okay, is this fighter ready? Is this fighter ready? Is this fighter ready? Can they go at this time? Can we advertise in this X amount of time to actually get this actual fight? And can this actual fight generate a lot of revenue? Can this fight actually generate a lot of interest? Because the Cowboy and Conor fight, that brought in a lot of interest because it's the return
of Conor McGregor. I mean, it was over 400 days, right?
Right.
And people really wanted him to lose.
Right. And
when you're punching old people.
Because the last time that he fought was in a boxing fight against
Floyd Mayweather, which is a joke.
Technically, the last time he fought was in the bar with an old person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, it's true.
Okay, that was an unofficial fight. This is an
official fighting. Okay,
so he brings it back to that Irish, haystack fighting. That's what it is. Hey, but let me ask you this, because I know we could be talking boxing all day, but you told me something kind of interesting yesterday, because there's been talks with Conor McGregor's manager actually discussing the idea that he wants to actually cross paths back into the boxing realm. And what's up with all these UFC stars doing that? And they're thinking about setting up a fight with Manny Pacquiao. Do you think that's realistic?
Against Pacquiao?
Pacquiao would annihilate people.
Okay, let's think about it like this. If you couldn't handle Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly.
And the last time that...
And Habib, too, in the UFC ring.
Right. And the last time that we saw Mayweather versus Pacquiao, there was a lot of controversy.
I thought Pacquiao had it.
Pacquiao broke his hand in the 4th round.
There was talks about that, and then there was complaints from his camp talking about, I went in there with an injured shoulder because I couldn't get my cortisone shot, and they said that if I got the shot,
steroid out.
Well, Mayweather keeps teasing that he's going to make a return in 2020. And in my opinion, I feel like that's the better fight to set up. That's what the people want to see.
Mayweather.
But then again, I don't even want to see Floyd Mayweather. I think he just needs to retire and move on. He just runs in a circle and hugs people.
Mayweather, stay done.
Stay done.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it first, Rasheed.
Just go home. Mm-hmm. Take your money. You already got your money.
Right.
Conor,
take your money and stop beating women.
But what makes all these UFC stars feel like they can step in the boxing ring and feel like they can compete? Those guys go 3 minutes, 5 rounds, and then they got to jump into a 3-minute, 12-round fight. We even saw with McGregor fighting Mayweather, his fatigue went out by the 7th round.
Right, because the conditioning is definitely a lot different. Because for a UFC fight, it's 3 5-minute rounds, but then if it's a main event, it's 5 5-minute rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So compared to 12 3-minute rounds that are in boxing. Now, if we go by stamina gauge and time, you can easily see that a boxer is going to have more stamina because they're not really exerting much energy. But with UFC, you would think that, okay, I'm on the ground. I'm doing groundwork.
You can breathe for a second.
Right.
You just hit exactly what I was thinking. It's like, if you get tired, you can just lay on the ground. Boxing, you have to stand up and take it in the gut.
No, you go to the ropes.
Yeah,
go to the ropes.
You got to go up against the ropes.
Okay. Where's that bell?
But no, it's so true. And I mean, I'm curious to see what happens. And, but I'm also looking forward to that heavyweight fight as well, with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, because the last time that those two fought, it came to a tie. For some reason, I felt that Fury did enough to win the fight. But
Me too.
But when Tyson Fury, but when Wilder got those 2 knockdowns late, I think that's what swung the fight in his favor.
Do you remember what Tyson Fury looked like when he hit that canvas? He looked like Jesus Christ just got resurrected. Like, literally, I've never seen a boxer get resurrected that fast in my whole entire life.
That is the most perfect imagery I could possibly
me,
imagine.
It was the most epic thing I've ever seen.
The rising of Jesus Christ.
It really was.
I mean, I thought he was done. I was like, and done.
Yeah, I thought the Gypsy King was done. I
he
thought
just
the Bronze
had to get up
Bomber
this
won.
He was like, wait a minute.
But do you feel like any of these two guys are going to come up with a different game plan when they come in for this fight? Do you think Wilder's just going to hold back and look for that one shot like he usually does, or do you think he's going to switch it up and come in hot?
I mean, based off of what Deontay Wilder did in his last fight, which was an actual rematch from what he had against forgot his name, but it was a rematch. And that went to like 12 rounds, but you're talking
about he fought King Kong Ortiz again, and everybody thought that was going to be really well, and I believe it was the 7th round where he hit him with that nice, locked jaw.
Yeah,
that jaw buckles up.
Because literally, as soon as he hit him with that right hook, all you saw was Ortiz just had that stone look on his face.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I've never seen someone's eyes roll like that.
Wait, I have a question because we're getting out of time, and I have to know this.
I have to know this. Feel like you need more time.
All right, so all the news is about the coronavirus.
Right.
Not the drink Corona, but the virus Corona.
And hey, Eric Frias, I only drink Modelo, fool, okay?
Out in Wuhan.
The Corona beer's not doing it, okay?
But what I want to know is, should Tokyo's 2020 Summer Olympics be delayed until there's more information on the coronavirus? Like right now, Cal State LA just sent out a thing to faculty saying no trips to China will be paid for by the university because of the virus. So what do you think? Is it going to happen? Are we not going to see it? There's a lot of money in it right now. Tokyo obviously is not China, but they're close.
Now, Tokyo is not China. There have been confirmed cases in Tokyo. And already in China, we have over 8,500 people that have already been infected. Should this actually affect Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah.
Entirely, it shouldn't. But I
can't remember the last time an Olympics has been delayed.
Would you go if you had a ticket to go? Would you go?
If I had a ticket to go to Japan,
would you suffer the outbreak?
For the Summer Olympics 2020, would you go? Would you risk it?
That's it.
Okay,
I feel like you kind of almost want to go.
I risk it.
For the 2020 Summer Olympics to happen in Tokyo, I would go.
I'm gonna have 7 face masks painted all awesome. You know what I mean, right?
It only works. Okay, if you
I would have the whole Shogun face mask.
If you're sick and you cough into it, it absorbs.
I'm like Darth Vader.
Yeah,
I'm here for USA.
You're a fool. You be clowning around too much. But I know we're starting to run out of time. And I got to ask you, Super Bowl's this week.
Yes.
This Sunday. What is your hot take on the Super Bowl happening?
Okay, Super Bowl, Jimmy G versus Patrick Mahomes.
Porn star Jimmy Garoppolo. That's who you got?
Porn star Jimmy G versus real estate Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, he called him real estate.
Rasheed,
that's a diss. I'm going to go in this high. And I feel like there's a little bias on my end. My brother's a hardcore Kansas City Chiefs fan. But I had the craziest dream, Kel.
Cali all the way,
I'm going to speak to Kelly on this one and even all the rest of my Kansas City listeners. I saw a vision. Patrick Mahomes is going to score 4 passing touchdowns, and he's going to sneak in a rushing touchdown.
You heard it here.
35-17, Chris Collins show. You heard it first.
You heard it here.
35-17, Kansas City Chiefs win in Miami.
Right, and with my cousin being on the Chiefs, it's definitely going to be about family, but for some reason.
How are you going to choose the 49ers
then? You're doing the 49ers?
You said you have a cousin on the Chiefs?
I'm going with the 49ers.
And you're going to go against the 49ers?
It's that defense.
Oh,
defense, baby. That's right. Hey, Sean Castro.
Wow. Okay, I guess that's some loyalty for you. Stay. Hey, Rasheed Phillips, we love you, brother. Stick around. This is the Chris Collins Show.
Where can they follow you?
They can follow me on Facebook at Rasheed Phillips. You can follow me on Sports Smack with DHC on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at _Arco.
Yeah,
and
we're going to be posting
on
all the information.
KDHR, what time is your show on?
KDHR, my show is every Thursday from 9:30 up until 11.
Woo, AM or PM?
Great.
AM.
AM.
You got to make sure you plug that in nice. We love you, man. Stick around. This is the Chris Collins Show. What's good? I'm Chris Collins. For more updates on the future of our generation, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out thechriscollinsshow.com. Peace.